Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? It's such a beautiful morning. Uh, I'm wearing summer clothes, finally. I was getting sick and tired of leggings and hoodies. Let me show you. We've had good weather the last few days in England. Um, Even the birds don't come to our garden as often. I think they're just too hot and they're hiding somewhere, bless them. Right, so I put quite a lot of things into today's video, live even. So yesterday was Friday the 13th, and I'm sure there is a horror movie actually called Friday the 13th. And, everybody seems to think that Friday the 13th is a bad day. I used to think that many, many years ago. But the truth is, that is not true. So if you think the Friday the 13th or any other day is going to bring you bad luck or something bad, that's exactly what is going to happen because, you attract what you are. But if you think it's Friday the 13th is a powerful manifesting day, it will be powerful manifesting day because that's what it's for me. Actually, my husband and I moved into our house on Friday the 13th in December. So it's been January, February, March, April, May, June. 6 months since we moved into our house. Yeah, I had a very powerful meditation yesterday. I did some journaling as well before the meditation. And so I don't always ask the universe for guidance. Sometimes I just sit still and I receive messages. So yesterday, what I received was, I'm within the universe and the universe is within me. Interpret it whichever way you want. And towards the end of the meditation, I heard loud and clear in my head, I am abundance, I am abundance, I am abundance. And I think this is just a reminder for me and, everybody that in order to manifest something, you need to talk about it like it's already happening. Like I'm abundance, you are abundance. Abundance is everywhere, but what we tend to create is limitations. And yes, absolutely, you are abundant, you're already living an abundant life. I mean, I wouldn't say you deserve abundant life, you're already living an abundant life, okay? I was saying to a lady yesterday, be careful what you're saying because words are like spells, okay? Uh, so, yes, also I wanted to sort of talk about the energies on Facebook groups. Next week I'm interviewing a beautiful lady, Scarlett, and we are going to talk about exactly that, Facebook groups and what is going on at the moment. And I'm seeing not much actually happening on these Facebook groups. It's like the universe is clearing everything from these Facebook groups. Because I'm a member of a lot of Facebook groups and some of them are quite big. But just because a group has a lot of members, it doesn't mean it's a good group. Okay, depends who is managing the group and are they doing a good job at managing the group. So when I work with someone, obviously one of the things we talk about during the coaching sessions is sales and marketing. So, and I always advise my students to promote themselves on various Facebook groups because it's free, and with consistency and the right message, you get your ideal clients. So, and often being asked, is it worth paying for Facebook groups? Well, this is your personal choice. My personal opinion is it's not worth it. I pay for 2 Facebook groups, and I'm not going to renew my membership in the end of the year. I only subscribed because they were very cheap, to be honest, and I just wanted to give it a go. But I'm not going to make that mistake again. And what I'm seeing in these Facebook groups is that sometimes it just things don't make sense. So let's say, in my case, I am a mindfulness coach. I work with businesses, and I like to work with spiritual businesses. So I would join a spiritual group. And if everybody else is doing what I'm doing, who exactly am I selling my services to? And it's the same with coaching. If I was to join online coaching group or something, and 90% of the people who are promoting their businesses do what I do, then there is a very small percentage of people who are actually going to buy from you. There is a gray area that I don't quite understand. If anybody understands it, please send me a comment. Tell me what you think about these sort of things. However, this doesn't mean that I am going to stop promoting myself. And this is what I say to my students. Don't start promoting yourself with negative energy, because if you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to post something here and see if someone buys from me. Well, that's not the right attitude to run a business. So, and at the end of the day, you have to be consistent until you get where you want to get in your business. You have to be consistent. Even if you make £1 million a year, you still have to be consistent in your business. Consistency is part of success. Tomorrow I might talk about procrastination. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because a lot of small businesses at the beginning like to procrastinate, myself included. I don't do it anymore, but I used to. And so before you join a Facebook group, read the rules. And the thing is, you wouldn't get a sense of for a particular Facebook group until you join and start posting. So I've noticed that some Facebook groups take a long time to approve my posts, which is a red flag for me. And unfortunately, I don't see many good spiritual groups online. If anybody knows any good Facebook groups, please let me know. And also I think next week what we're going to talk about with this lovely lady is the spiritual groups. That not all spiritual groups are actually that spiritual, and not all spiritual people are actually spiritual. But that's just the way it is. Sometimes you have to sort of experience the negative in order to learn a lesson. Because if everything is, nice and pink and fluffy, it's good to be in the high vibes, but sometimes the universe is going to send you lessons in order to grow. And the lessons are usually not very pleasant. Yeah, I'm afraid that's just the way it is. So, what else I was going to talk about today? So, negative energies. Oh, hi, Jules. Hi, Joanne. Oh, 2 lovely ladies are joining me this morning on this live. So Joanne is an amazing tarot card reader and Reiki healer. A lovely lady. I've been thinking of you, Joanne, this week. I'm thinking, what is going on with this lady? I haven't heard from her. And Jules is a very strong, powerful woman. She is an incredible business owner, and I highly recommend that you go and follow them on Facebook. Okay, they're really good. They're very inspiring. And so, yes. What was I talking about? Energies. Yeah. So I've talked about negative energies on social media before, and unfortunately, the more you grow, the more you get attacked. Because, people just feel threatened by you. Hi, Jules. Hi, darling. Because people just feel threatened by you, and they feel threatened by your light. And sometimes, you know, I people ask me, my students ask me, so how do I deal with it? Just ignore them. And you know, when you ignore people who are in their who exist in their ego mind, they get more upset because they don't like to be ignored. But you know, you can't, you know, negative energy is just one of those things. I usually take it as a compliment because this tells me that, you know, I am growing, I'm moving forward in my spiritual and business development. But you know, don't give your energy to these negative energies, because you're wasting your energy. And also, by reacting to negative people, you are making them more powerful. Is this what you want? To make someone more powerful? Keep your power to yourself. You need it. When you run a business, you need all the power you can get to build a successful business. So, I think that's enough blabbing for today. Is anybody else? No. What else can I say? So tomorrow, I think I'm going to talk about procrastination. I've never talked about procrastination. Yeah. If anybody want me to touch on a specific subject during my life, let me know. I'll be happy to explore other topics. Also, if you are a small business owner, a spiritual person, if you want to collaborate, let me know. I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm always open for energetically aligned collaborations. I'm sure Jules will come to my YouTube channel one day. Joanne and I have collaborated. Oh yes, absolutely. Don't react to negativity. Yeah. Well said, Jules. Joanne and I have collaborated 3 times, I think. And I'm sure we will again in the future. Yeah, I'm going to continue with my walk. I'm going to listen to some music. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. And I wish to everybody, you know, a beautiful day. Keep smiling, keep shining bright. And no one cares about negative people, okay? All you need to care about is you and your high vibes. Have a great day. Bye. Bye, Jules. Bye, Joanne.